Hey, this is Jenny Jones, Digital Growth Hacks Club. All right, so listen, I had a couple of tools drop today for this Monday madness we have here over at AppSumo. If this is your first time to this channel, please go ahead and like and subscribe. You never know what kind of tools I'm going to put together or discover and help you grow in your bottom line. Welcome to 2025. Let's get it. So a couple of tools here. Crumble is one. Crumble is a customer priority feedback platform. I think there's probably another platform here that may rival that. You is one, all-in-one engagement for WordPress, help you grow your WordPress. Startupscom. And then you have a directory, revenue streams by turning your WordPress site into feature-rich directory. Then you have ZCal, stunning scheduling pages to increase bookings and enhance customer experience. I think I may have seen that here before. Not really sure. And then this is deploy AI copilots to automate daily workflows, tasks, and operations code free. And then you have LazyBird, which they have a early access plus exclusive. That's saying something, right? And what I decided to look at and what I'm going to probably take off the shelf and what I'm going to be looking at is Startupscom. The reason why I'm going to look at this, right? It's a couple of reasons why. One, and you have to understand this, it's a $49 one-time purchase, right? $49 one-time purchase. It is refundable up to 60 days. But what you're getting is let's look at it like this, because now we have to stretch our money and make sure our money is doing what it needs to do for us, because it's getting hard out here in these LTD streets. So you get 600 plus masterclasses for $49. Let me repeat that. 600 plus masterclasses for $49. I mean, that's literally 8 cents a class. I mean, you cannot beat that. So it's a masterclass. So what I've always discovered in things like this is you can hear one thing that changes your business and changes the trajectory of your business. All the rest of this stuff is just gravy. 20,000 expert answers from world-class mentors and founders. 300 hours of founder therapy sessions, navigate on how to navigate being a founder. For me, the master classes are gold, and you're only paying 8 cents per for one-time cost. Again, the rest of this is gravy. So I would just look at that just for this. And this is all basic future plans, and just in case if you want to upgrade or something like that. So one of the things that I was impressed with is, for one, it's been around since 2012. I did look at some of their Trustpilot reviews, and I looked at, they're on a growth stage, which really means they're in a 3 to 5 year stage. They're not a startup phase. So they've already kind of maybe figured out how to make it profitable and figured out how to stay around. But this is a $49 investment. Again, if you're going to look at this, obviously, look at using my code just to give you this particular juice, right? So I'm going to pull this off the shelf. I'm going to dive deeper. I don't know. It may be a Wednesday winner. Not sure. Let me tell you what other tool I'm contemplating looking at. And just so you'll know, contemplating looking at LazyBirds. Now, my challenge with LazyBirds and what LazyBird is, it does 200 plus AI voices in 100 plus languages, right? And it kind of has the reminiscence of, what was the name of that tool? SpeechKey? Was it SpeechKey? Yeah. I don't know if it's exactly SpeechKey, but it actually, when you look at the setup, it does kind of look like SpeechKey. One of the things that I notice it has, and the reason why I'm even considering it is, it has a timeline, so you can edit at the bottom. And you can export as an MP3 or WAV file as well, 2 different versions. But you have the ability to change, if you want to change the tone or you want to change, customize how it's responding. Anything with a timeline with AI voices is worth looking at, or at least considering. So here you get 1 million characters per month. one-time cost. I don't see anything wrong with that. Again, the price is probably going to go up. It's $39 off. I mean, it's $39 right now. I'd say this will probably go to $49, and I'd say this would probably go to a little bit over 100, maybe 110 or something like that, tier 2, and that's when they release it for everyone. So I may pull it off the shelf. I'm going to probably pull off a tier 1. I'm not really into these AI voice tools anymore ever since I've discovered a couple of payable tools that I think are worth their weight if you're going to get into this AI business. One of the things that I did notice, and I will just be flat out honest with you, I've been testing out a lot of AI voice stuff, and I'm really liking what Gemini is doing. I'm just giving you this while I'm here. I really like what Gemini is doing over on Google. But looking at 11 Labs to me, when I run it up against maybe a notebook and Gemini, it just makes it so much casual and so much free flowing. But there are some hacks that you can put together with 11 Labs and Notebook. So I'm exploring those a little bit more. But if I had to just load something into Notebook raw and had to load something into 11 Labs raw, Notebook is producing better. But I think there's more customization in 11 Labs. But you got to do some tweaking to get it to sound really, really good. And one other thing on 11 Labs, it really does your voice, your own personal voice, very, very well. Very well. This particular tool does not do voice cloning yet. They're saying it's on their roadmap. If I were you, I wouldn't buy it for that. I wouldn't buy it to say, hey, do my voice cloning, because I don't know how close they are to that. This is a bootstrap company. They're in the startup phase. I've only been around for about a year. So we will see. I couldn't find anything on the founder on LinkedIn or anything like that. So, I don't know. I mean, you have the 60-day guarantee, but you also as a prime member. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, if you're going to make that investment, and like I was saying, if you're a Plus member, you're going to get a year, have your back guarantee as well. So I don't know. I think when SpeechKey came, I don't even think SpeechKey lasted a year. But the funny thing about it is this tool is very reminiscent of SpeechKey in the way it looks. I'm going to pull it off and see how it sounds, because SpeechKey sounded very, 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 very good. But this just has its vibe of SpeechKey, the way it sets up, the way it looks. And I don't know if SpeechKey had this. I don't think they did, but you didn't have a timeline at the bottom that you can edit. So this is definitely worth looking at. I'm going to try to pull it off before the 7 days. I'll take a look at it. I may just pull a tier 1 out, and but I'm definitely going to I'm looking at least those two this year. Startupscom, ZCal. I have so many. I'm overdosing on calendars and stuff like that. What I'll do is, I think on my Hackpack TV, I will give you a breakdown on how I look at some of these tools and how I analyze them, giving you guys some of the insights right now. But I don't know. Have I seen ZCal before? 10 users, no ZCal branding. It's even on their lowest tier. Yeah, I'll come back later and I'll probably look at this. Unlimited videos, unlimited. This may be worth looking at. This is probably my third option here. Embed on website. I wonder how many. You got Zoom, Zapier, Microsoft. I got to see if it has webhooks. If it doesn't have webhooks, then it's not really going to do me any good of what I want to do. So I think I've seen something close to this before. So I will look at this. Possibly. I just don't know based on some of the other things that I have and all the other calendars I have. But I'll look at this as a third option. Definitely not going to look at a tier 3. I just have too many. So when you say users here, that's probably how many different calendars I would think you'd have to have different emails to plug in. So if I had an email Jenny at Rocket Mail, Jenny at Gmail, Jenny. If I had all three of those, and it would be able to pick up the calendar in each one of those, unlimited connected calendars. Okay. This may be intriguing. Redirect after booking. Love that. Custom questions, cover photos, Stripe integration. Might need to look at this closer. This could replace a TidyCal possibly, but because it has the video, add a human touch with a welcome video. That might be different. I haven't seen that anywhere. And then you can customize this. Yeah, I may pull this off. So this will be the third tool that I look at. So stay tuned this week. Again, I'm pulling out startup.com. I'll give you the pros and cons of that. I'm definitely going to keep that again. If I'm paying what I say, 2 cents, 4 cents, 8 cents per video, I'm definitely going to per masterclass. You can't beat that just for the dollars and the pre-investment. I'm going to look at ZCal and I'm going to look at LazyBird. Hey, just so stay tuned. This has been Jenny Jones. Thank you guys. Welcome to 2025. Let's get it this year. Goodbye for now.